Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another installment of Scott's Tennis Selections here for Tuesday, July 16th. I'm aware that we have not made one of these tennis videos in a while, but mostly I just wasn't a big fan of the actual matches. Overall, Wimbledon, in terms of my bracket, actually turned out pretty well, and if you want to see documentation of that, I will put a link of my Wimbledon bracket below. But either or, with a lot of matches tomorrow, or Tuesday, I should say, for July 16th, I felt like it was a good time to resume the series. Fortunately, this video is coming up pretty late as I had some errands to do and I had some articles to write, and I also had some packing to do as I will be in Florida for the next week or so. So before my flight and everything, I figured I might as well get some videos out. And the match that we like in this one will be taking place in Bastad, Sweden, which is a clay court tournament, and it will be at 6:20 in the morning in a matchup between Chardy versus Carreño Busta. And in this match, we actually like the favorite here with Carreño Busta in the game spread on Pinnacle, which is available at minus 104. We like Carreño Busta minus 1.5 games in this match. Now, when looking at the actual matchup itself, the line for me doesn't really make any sense. If you look at how both these players have been performing lately, Chardy's been the significantly better player. I know that he ended up playing in Wimbledon. He won the first round, lost to Goffin in straight sets. And before that, he was decent on grass. However, this is his first match on clay in about a month or so. Carreño Busta did lose in straight sets in Wimbledon, but he did have to qualify for this tournament as he was able to beat Soderlund and Queiroz in the qualifying to make it to this tournament. It's also worth mentioning that Chardy beat Carreño Busta head-to-head back in April on clay, as Chardy ended up winning in 3 sets. So the question that I have here is why Carreño Busta is favored. He opened up at minus 130. He's been bet up to roughly minus 140. And based on how these players have faced each other in the past, and based on the current form, I feel like Chardy should be favored. And since that's the case, I'm going to lean to Busta here, and I'm going to take the minus 1.5. This line's a big question mark. The fact that it's been steamed up is even more concerning to me. And I simply think that the fact that this line's been steamed up makes me believe that Chardy is a sucker play here. And I think that Carreño Busta on clay, which is his strongest surface, should come out and win this match. I've mentioned in the past how difficult it is to transition from surface to surface. Chardy was solid on clay earlier this year, but he has played some grass court matches for the last month or so, and now he's returning back to clay for the first time as he has a clay court match against Busta, where Busta had to play some clay court matches to qualify here. So for me, I think that Busta, who's had some injury issues throughout the year and who struggled with his consistency, I think the fact that he has been bet up so far is a sign that he will win this match. He has had success on this court in the past, as he has made the second round each of the last 2 years. And Chardy, on the other hand, has actually never won a match on this court, as he has lost in straight sets both times in the first round in his 2 previous appearances here. So for me, I think that Busta is the right side here, and I will be taking Carreño Busta at minus 1.5 games, which is available at minus 104 on Pinnacle, and that will be the tennis play of the day for July 16th. Other than that, looking through the rest of the betting card, small lean to Troicki here in Newport. Love the way that he played yesterday against Fratangelo. He did a lot more serve and volleying than I originally anticipated. Jung has been solid in Newport in recent years, but he has not played many great players by any means in the last couple of months. And I think Troicki is definitely a step up in class for him. So I think that Troicki should be able to get the job done in that match. And if you look at that money line right now, that line, he's favored by a decent amount, but I think it makes sense. Yep, thanks, Terry. I appreciate that. Summer League was definitely very profitable for us. We ended up going 7-1-1 for over 5.5 units or so in Summer League. Definitely a good job. But now that that's over, we will be resuming back some of the usual programming with tennis, etc. So for me, I'll lean to Troicki there. I will also lean to the Rublev and Hassa over. Rublev is a very solid 3-1 against Hassa in his career, but 3 of those 4 matches have gone to 3 sets. I think that'll be a tough match, and I think that will be a solid look there. So I'd lean to the over 2.5 sets there between Rublev and Hassa. I think that'll be a very close match in Croatia. That is going to be on clay. Something to keep in mind, there are a couple tournaments going on, but the one in Sweden is on clay, the one in Croatia is on clay, and the one in Newport is on grass. So keep that in mind when you're handicapping, that the surfaces are not all uniform at this point in time, as there is one grass court tournament going on right now. Other than that, looking at some of the other matches, I lean to Ebden beating Schnur here. I know that Ebden struggled on grass so far and he struggled with his health, but at the same point, Schnur was awful in Wimbledon and he just finished a hard court tournament in Canada. So I expect him to struggle a little bit here. I simply think that Ebden, who's had experience in Newport in the past, is a solid bet here, as he has been in this tournament for the last couple of years, and he even was able to win a first-round match last year. Again, he actually was able to win 3 matches last year, 2 years ago, I should say, in Newport. So I definitely like the way he's played on this court before. Lean to Ebden on that one. Other than that, play that, as I said before, will be on Carreño Busta minus 1.5 games, which is available at minus 104 on Pinnacle. And before we conclude today's video, quick reminder of our sponsor, PointsBet, all-in sportsbook in New Jersey. A couple of great deals for you, up to 2 risk-free bets up to $1,000. So if you end up betting on tennis and you end up losing, you simply get your money back and don't have to worry about remaking your bankroll. So with that being said, that's going to do for this installment of Scott's tennis selections here for Tuesday, July 16th. Stay tuned, actually, as we will be coming out with a play of the day video in the next 5 minutes. Since I am going to Florida tomorrow, I will not have time for a video tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. So I will be uploading the play of the day in the next 5 minutes. So stay tuned for that. And with that being said, good luck to all of you and your respective bets today. Bye, everyone.